Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Former Justice Secretary Franklin Drilon says the Anti-Money Laundering Council could help solve Percy Lapid's murder. In an interview with the chiefs, Drilon said the AMLC can file a petition before the Court of Appeals to access the bank account of self-confessed gunman Joel Escorial. Escorial previously revealed that their group was paid 500,000 pesos to carry out Lapid's murder. This amount was paid through an online bank transfer.
The AMLC can on its own file the petition without waiting for the PNP or anybody. They have access to this amount, but they cannot examine it without authority of the court.
Meanwhile, the Southern Police District said they have already identified persons of interest who may have deposited the money to Joel Escorial. The police district has also located the hiding place of the other identified suspects in Lapid's murder.
Kung matatandaan nyo po, mayroon pong mga naghulog po doon sa bank account po ng ating gunman at ito po yung ating subject for investigation. Meron na po tayong mga person of interest.
Canned sardines manufacturers are calling for a 3 peso price hike as costs of imported raw materials increase. Jenny Dongon with the report.
The Canned Sardines Association of the Philippines, or CSAP, previously warned of a possible shortage of the commodity. This as commercial catching of tamban will be prohibited from December to March. The closed fishing season allows certain types of fish to reproduce and mature. To ensure enough supply, CSAP and the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR, signed an agreement. Under the deal, manufacturers may only get their supply of tamban from small-scale fishers for the time being.
From the data we have, the local fisher folks have a difficult time selling tamban because it's not usually bought by consumers because the fish has a lot of bones, has a lot of scales.
The BFAR said over 8.5 million pesos will also be allocated for post-harvest support and needed equipment.
Doon sa proper handling in order for the sardines to be compliant with the quality requirement of the processing plants. Doon din ho, tuturuan natin yung sorting, kung paano i-sort at i-discriminate yung mga sardines na po pwede pumunta ng processing.
But some fish sellers already find it difficult to get their supply of tamban.
Wala na ako nakikita rin sa Malabon kasi parang kinukuha na yun ng mga nagsasardines. Binubultuhan kasi magkakaroon yata ng fishing ban.
Wala akong dating na tamban ngayon eh. Ano daw yung bawal.
Manufacturers of sardines are also calling for a 3 peso increase in the price of canned goods. They explained that costs of raw materials from abroad are also on the rise.
Hindi naman kami bumabawi doon sa 3 pesos. Pinaliliit lang yung nagiging kalugihan. So 2019 pa yung presyo ng sardinas from then up to 2022. That's painful for our industries.
For now, the Trade Department has yet to approve or reject the request. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, we are One News.
We're gonna pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Health groups and health experts are up in arms about the government's plan to ease the face mask mandate for indoor settings. JC Cosico with the details.
Despite the downward trend in COVID-19 infections, groups of health workers and experts are against the easing of face masks indoors. This includes health reform advocate Dr. Tony Liechon. He believes the move may lead to another spike in cases, especially with the presence of new Omicron subvariants.
Really disappointing na tayo ngayon pinag-iingat natin mga tao with the variants dito sa face-to-face classes, mobility, and we have nothing against opening the economy. Pero why remove the mask? In fact, ang mask ay protective na to the economy.
The Filipino Nurses United echoed Liechon's sentiment.
Hindi kami agree kasi malaki ang possibility na magiging cause pa yan ng halong spread ng COVID-19. As nurses, iyan ang isa sa fears namin na lalong dadami, magkakaroon ng bagong surge dahil dyan.
The Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines also believes that easing face masks indoors is too early and may lead to complacency.
Hindi tayo dapat masyadong kampante for these things kasi baka isipin ng mga tao na because we are already relaxing this mask mandate ay okay na tayo right now. No, we should still continue to wear this because this is the last barrier to prevent us dito sa mga infection.
De Grano said hospital admissions due to COVID-19 remain low. For its part, the Octa Research Group is hopeful that a increasing trend in COVID cases will continue. But the group said it is still unclear if the eased mask mandate will affect cases.
We're hoping, syempre, pababa yung tuloy-tuloy na pababa yung cases. We might see uptick or we might not see that. In other countries, they did see upticks in cases when they had optional indoor face masking, but not in every country kasi in the US, for example, they're back to normal. But if there will be a new subvariant, it can definitely be a factor.
The health department admits that increasing cases is inevitable once masks become voluntary indoors. Because of this, the DOH is urging the public to get their booster shots. The agency also underscored the importance of self-assessment. For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
The United Kingdom now has its first Hindu Prime Minister in Rishi Sunak. Let's find out the reaction from the Hindu community in this report from Bloomberg.
I'm here at the Neaston Temple in London, and we've come here partly because it's Diwali, one of the most important festivals in the Hindu religious calendar, but also because Rishi Sunak has been chosen to be Prime Minister and will be the first person of British Indian heritage to take that role, as well as being the first British Hindu to also be Prime Minister. British Asians are one of the largest ethnic minority groups in the UK, and where we are now, in the North London borough of Brent, around a third of people are from an Asian background.
It's a proud and historic moment for the British Indian community. It's also an inspiring moment for the younger generation from people of all ethnicities to take inspiration and look to public service. I think, yes, Diwali is considered a very auspicious time in the Hindu calendar, and it's been a difficult year. It's been a year where families have struggled. We're all finding it difficult. We're all struggling, and I think, yes, hopefully this is a new beginning.
It's been a massive thing for me to see how this mandir in itself has brought me so much more closer to my religion and also to my culture. And I just hope that the future generation also get the same feeling that I have attained as well. I think being British and being Asian, it has definitely been very, very different. But at the same time, it's about accepting your identity and accepting who you are and being proud of where you have come from or where your ancestors have come from as well.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. At least 200 houses and establishments were destroyed after a magnitude 6.4 earthquake hit Abra on Tuesday night. Among those that sustained damage were the newly built Municipal Hall and portions of the Iglesia Filipina Independiente Church. The LGU is now asking the national government for help with essential provisions. The low-pressure area spotted east of eastern Visayas has developed into Tropical Depression Paeng. TD Paeng is expected to bring heavy to intense rainfall in the Bicol region on Friday up until Saturday. And at least 6 key persons of interest in Lapid's killing are now in the custody of the Justice Department. These include the sister of deceased middleman June Villamor and 3 inmates being linked to his death. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.